Good evening, everyone. Today is Saturday, July the 29th, 2023. I apologize if you can hear some lawnmowers. I've been waiting quite a bit for them to pass and complete their duties of cutting the grass, but it has been taking forever, so I'm just going to start. So this video is going to be a tarot reading for any energies and archetypes and consciousness that will be coming in with this super full moon in Aquarius that is coming up on August the 1st, which is Tuesday of next week. So August actually has quite a bit of different intense energies coming in. A lot of powerful energies. We have 6 planetary bodies or celestial bodies and or planets that are either in retrograde right now or are going to be going into retrograde. So retrogrades can mean like going over things a little bit more with regards to the themes of those planets and the archetypes of those planets. And it could also lead to things being a lot more sluggish and not moving as quickly as one would want them to move with respects to the themes and the archetypes of those individual planets that are or celestial bodies that are going retrograde at this time. Okay, we also have 2 full moons this month. So when there are 2 full moons, the first one is just the regular one, and then the second one is called the blue moon. So they don't happen that often, so that's why there's like a saying that says once in a blue moon, right? Because it doesn't happen that often. So at the end of August, we also have another super full blue moon. So super moons mean that the moon is actually a lot closer to the Earth, and so it looks a lot larger, and so the energies are actually quite amplified even more than they normally would be because the moon is closer to Earth. So full moons actually are a time, so new moons, when there's no moon in the sky, it's a time for manifesting and putting your intentions out into the universe. And as the moon waxes or grows larger, this is how your intentions can grow along with the moon. So full moons are actually a time for letting go and releasing things that no longer serve you. So this is a big theme for this month as well, is that since we have 2 full moons, this is a great opportunity to declutter, detox, and get rid of things that are no longer serving you anymore, cutting cords, cutting ties to toxic situations, toxic people, toxic work environments, toxic habits that don't serve your highest good. Okay. Now, what else do I have here? It's this month has a lot of healing energy. Cheroklo, who is the wounded soldier, he's also kind of influencing this full moon as well. And we are in Leo season, so Leo leads from the heart. So there's a lot of healing energy with regards to this full moon. And as we go through the month, themes and situations might come up where things might come to a head by the end of the month, where the second full moon comes. All right, and so this full moon is also in the sign of Aquarius. So the Aquarius is the water bearer zodiac sign, but it's an air sign. It's not a water sign. So this sign is about logic and analyzing things. It's about the collective, global collective, and leading with your head. It could be over-analyzing things as well, but it's ruled by, it's a very heady sign. It's a lot of thinking, a lot of analyzing, a lot of logic, and it can also, a lot of thoughts. it can also mean AI and technology. So we might maybe even see a little bit of those themes as well. Okay, so now that we are done that, this reading is for the collective, so the global collective. Let me just grab some water. I really hope that he stops cutting the grass soon. Okay. Boy, is this all messed up. Okay, so my cards are all messed up, but that's okay. All right, universe, what kind of gods, goddesses, archetypes, and different forms of consciousness will be surrounding the global collective on this super full moon in Aquarius on August the 1st, 2023. So since it's on the 1st, I will just shuffle it once. All right, first card. The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords here is about being stuck in your head. Okay, so the swords are the suit of the deck that illustrates air signs or being in your mind and in thoughts and in your head. Okay, so this is self-imposed restriction here. So you see this lady here. She is tied up, but the ties are not very tight. And we see here as well that she is actually surrounded by like a cage of swords, but they are not all going all the way around, right? So if she's not trapped, she can easily escape from this situation. But sometimes we choose to stay in situations because we don't want to do the work that will get us out of them. Sometimes it's easier to just not do anything and stay in your current situation because of repercussions of what might happen, or it takes a lot of people get complacent and lazy and stuck in comfort, but comfort doesn't let you grow, right? And this could mean also being stuck in the same ways of thinking. So on a collective level, this might mean people who are not choosing to see what is going on in the world. Okay, and on a personal level, because it's too easy and it would be too hard for them to admit to themselves that they've been lied to this whole time, and that their whole world is a lie. This has been coming up quite often in our collective readings, right? So they keep themselves in the matrix, the prison, right? But once you see, then she can just step out and go out to her castle here. Like the tide's coming in. Are you gonna drown because it's too hard to swim, but you'd just rather drown? You don't want to save yourself. So let's keep going. But on a personal level too, it's like, what can you do to release yourself of self-limiting situations? Yeah, okay, let's go. Okay. Since that was the 8, shuffle 8 times. Now 8 is like 4, and it is a number that signifies structure and foundation. So, hold on, I can't count and talk at the same time. So yeah, so structure and foundation, you need to have a clear grasp on reality and what's really going on. Like, we obviously will never know what real reality is. Like, our brains can't even handle that, like, in a cosmic sense. But like, and we won't know ever what's really going on in the world, right? But we need to be open to different ways of doing things. So she doesn't have, she might be waiting for Prince Charming or someone to come and save her, where she can just save herself, right? So, oh, whoa, that was a big one. So yeah, no one's going to come to save us. We need to untie our own, we need to untie and unrestrict our own selves. This is self-imposed restriction. What are you doing that is holding you back from becoming who you can really be? Okay, so I shuffled it 8 times, right? Okay, the moon. What is that? Get out of here. Ugh, bugs. Okay. So the moon is a card about mysteries and things going on behind the scenes. It's a full moon, so we have that going on right now. This is a collective reading for the full moon, and it can signify shadiness, secrets, frauds, things that are not really seen during the day, things that take place at night in the shadows. And there are 2 pillars here as well. And the mountains in the background are our goals and our destination and where we're going. So the pillars are there to signify that we need to keep going, and despite any restrictions that might be happening, be it self-imposed or imposed by the external world, we need to keep going. Turn off. We don't even need to pay attention to what's going on outside. Keep focused on your goal. Keep following your path. Do not turn around and do not stop. These pillars also remind me of the pillars from the Never-Ending Story, where the knights and Bastion eventually has to cross this, like the Sphinx pillars, and they have their laser eyes, the Oracle. And yeah, so keep in mind what your end goal is should be aligned with your values and your morals. If you have a good heart, right? The heart is a theme with this full moon. Align your heart with your goal, and you should be able to keep yourself from self-imposed restrictions. Was it that? $18. So 1 plus 8 is 9. Oops. Hold on. I can't do this multitasking, tacking and counting. I also noticed too that there is moonbeams here, right? Now the moon also has the sun. They're kind of this like mixed together in the tarot. We have been getting lots of solar flares coming in, and downloads, spiritual downloads and upgrades from those solar flares. So I just wanted to that just came to me, so I just wanted to point that out. So this could be helping us to raise our vibration and to upgrade to a higher frequency that allows us to maintain in a state of mind where we are not lowering our vibration and becoming the victim, but we're taking our lives into our own hands. When you're the victim, you have low vibration, and you know, what you say to yourself and your mood and how you talk to people and how you see the world brings more of the same. If you're vibrating at a higher frequency and coming from a place of gratitude and love, you get more of that. Okay. Yep. All right. So I did shuffle, right? Okay. The Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles, he is a very studious page. He likes to learn about what his endeavors are and what his goals are. And he has this pentacle in his hand, and it's like a seed, and he's going to plant it and to nurture it and to watch it grow, right? So focusing, right, yeah. Focusing on your goals despite what's going on behind the scenes in the world and all of the information that's coming out. Pages also bring information, okay? So they are the news bearers, they are the messengers. So despite any news that might be coming out that has been hidden for a very long time, there's lots of different themes about different informations coming out. And be mindful not to believe all of them. Some of them are psyops and false flags to distract us, like the aliens coming out right when the president's son was in court and stuff was coming out, and him not getting the plea deal that he wanted. Other things coming up with the war in Ukraine, the banking situation, other leaders of governments falling. They don't want us to see these things, so they're going to try to distract us, right? So stay focused. Stay focused like this guy is on your goal. Stay on your path. Stay on the path. Focus on your goal. And do not get distracted. And do not let all of this information let you feel like you're trapped and you're hopeless and there's nothing you can do, because there is. What is your goal? What is your 5-year goal? What is your plan in life? I never had one for a long time. Now I do, and now people get too comfortable in just getting up, going to work, coming home, seeing their family, going to bed, doing the same thing over and over again, then you're dead. It's not what life is. That is not what life is all about. But the people in charge, I don't like to call them elites because they're not, but those in charge, those very few, orchestrated this world to look this way, right? We're slaves, kind of. That's not where we're supposed to live. 8, please. 1. So I just, you know, and also with this one, we need to start growing our own food. Like you see, he has this seed there. And there's fields here. It's quite fertile land. We need to start being more responsible for our own selves, considering the possibilities of where this world might be going. Our food supply, the quality of the food, the lack of quality of the food, what we're going to be allowed to buy with certain currencies, right? No one's coming to save you. Don't put your life in other people's hands. Start learning how to take care of yourself. All right. This is annoying with this weed whacker now. Okay, I'm sorry if you can hear it. Okay, the Two of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords. So the Two of Pentacles here is a gentleman that is juggling too many things. Juggling too many things in his life. And there's no balance. So we need to find, this is a theme of actually the full moon in Aquarius. So I'm going to talk a little louder because this guy is really annoying me. So not imposing self-imposed restrictions upon yourself and getting stuck in that life of just working and going to sleep and having too many things to juggle all the time. What is important to you? Do you need to have some hobbies? Start being more creative. Find balance in perhaps having some alone time. We need to start balancing our lives out more so that we are not just a robot. We need to start interacting with people more as well. This card is also about fluctuating currencies. So when you pair it with this, be mindful that you're not putting all your eggs in one basket and restricting yourself from opportunities, or because there could be some financial fluctuations coming in. There was just another bank in the States that went down. So it might be beneficial for you to look over your finances to make sure that you are not trapped or self-imposing a restriction where you might lose some money. So for the moon, please. Nope, it's 9. I also noticed here in both of these cards, the tide is low. Get yourself prepared while the tide is low. See here? The shells, the glare. There are shells here. He's walking here on the low tide. And on a normal Rider-Waite deck, he is normally facing towards the camera and there's no one behind them. So he's leaving now with this group. And she's also in the low tide as well. So get prepared while the tides are low. Open your eyes. Maybe there are some things that are cheap right now. if you do your research, that would be a good investment. Maybe some different investments or cryptocurrencies. Do your research. Make sure you're looking at utility, what the coins can do for the financial system. But the tide is low. Take an opportunity for when the tide is low before it comes rushing back in and going up. Just what I got. Okay, I already, this thing is bothering me. For the moon, please, we have the 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Wands, in the normal, this is bothering me. The 7 of Wands here, in the normal Rider-Waite deck is this gentleman here. He's standing on this hill and he is ready to pounce. This is a card of conviction and determination and knowing that you're going to win and holding out for that last battle. Holding your ground and persevering. Okay, so things might be getting tough, maybe financially, maybe with all of the realities coming out, all the information coming out about different things in the world. We need to stay focused. We need to persevere. Do not get pulled in to the fighting. We need to come from a place of love. This is what the full moon is coming up. This is one of the themes of the full moon. It's coming from a place of love, finding balance. If you want to stay informed as to what's going on in the world, watch a little bit of your news that if you need to, but detach and go do something else. Do some tangible things. Tangible things in your reality to ground yourself. We need to stick it out. This battle's not done. We got a lot more coming out and we need to stay focused on our goals. Don't let what the external world, what's happening in the external world affect your goal, your pursuing of your goal. Okay? Hold on. Now I have cars driving like idiots. Okay. People that put those loud engines. I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. Okay, Page of Pentacles, please. We have like a bunch of people in Barrie that just drive around with their stupid loud cars and like in groups. Okay, Page of Pentacles, please. And we have the 3 of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacle cards here. So the 3 of Pentacles is a card of craftsmanship and creating something that is, I don't think, it's like the universe, or like something doesn't want me to say this. It's trying to draw me out. So, not the universe, something else. So the 3 of Pentacles is a card of quality craftsmanship and it's about teamwork. So you see this gentleman has created something really nice and really quality. We don't have that much in this world anymore, quality craftsmanship. Everything's made to collapse, so you buy more, consume more, right? So when we're pairing it with the Page of Pentacles here, we want to plant seeds that are going to fulfill us down the road. Don't just think about what's happening right now in your day-to-day life. We need to think of how we're going to prepare and how we're going to survive and how we're going to sustain ourselves in the future. Don't wait we need to start thinking of possibilities, yes. And just think about it in a way that we're not being doomsday people. We're taking back our autonomy in our own lives and taking personal responsibility of how we live. Okay? And build something that is going to be, and you can work with your community. Build something that is of quality and with your community. When you surround yourself with community, there are people that can help you. Normally on a normal Rider-Waite deck card, this has 3 people in it. And one person is kind of talking and taking the lead while the other ones are listening, but they're doing things together. They're doing things as a team. They're building. You see how this is like an basement? They're building the structure. They're building the structure like the number 8, the foundation. A good foundation. Plant your seeds for the good foundation of our future, which is Aquarius, the people. All right, very powerful reading. I hope you all enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe. I hate saying that, but it is what it is. So if you like that, please like my video. And I hope that this resonates for you all. I will be starting to do my tarot readings for each zodiac sign in the beginning of August, so stay tuned for that as well. And I will see you in a couple weeks when we have our new moon. Okay, take care. Bye.